Hey guys, this is DFD, aka Dark Frozen Depths, and this is Otogi Frontier, which just came out not too long ago. There's a lot of stuff that they give you hands down that helps out, but first and foremost, if you pre-registered, you should be getting quite a few goodies as well out the gate. Plus, there's some start campaign stuff that they given from both Facebook and Twitter. Follow them on both in order to try and speed this up because you have until September 30th in order to get into that, and doing so will get everybody 5-star guaranteed ticket, which will definitely help you out. But there's a lot of different stuff in this. First and foremost, you might actually unlock this eventually. I just go in and buy everything because it's not too hard to really pull that off, provided you've gone to the academy. Now, that's one of the first things you probably should do when you get into this game. Thankfully, the tutorials won't send you into the missions just quite yet, in the storyline and all that, but definitely try to get into the academy. I can't show it because I've already gone through it, but the biggest thing is to try and go in there and get that. It is very good because it'll give you a lot of stuff, including, I think, 2 guaranteed 5-star characters, for one. But also, the simple fact that it gives you a crap ton of items and materials and whatnot. Like, just to look at my inventory from playing this game for quite a while, I managed to get all this stuff for upgrade materials. I've gotten a lot of these soul items for getting characters all the way up to their maximum evolutions, which will lead to some very powerful stuff. There's a crap ton of these you get from the academy, these little stone things, as well as enhancement materials too for the characters, which are these right here. There's even some evolution materials and whatnot for the spirits. They're pretty good. Be very careful on these materials too, because if it says it's a metal one, metal is actually stronger, because these metal ones are giving you much more experience points compared to the normal version, so keep that in mind. They give you some of these for leveling skills, hopefully, but the skills are very low chance when you get up there a little bit. I don't know if they give you weapons or accessories, but they do give you recipes for them. They definitely give you items, and I managed to get quite a few of these. In fact, this is an AoE item. I'm going to hold on to it, but I get a lot of those. There's these keys that will help you out for different materials and stuff. This, if you use it in battle, it's going to give you a lot of HP and whatnot, but it'll add AP equal to your max. Me personally, I wouldn't really do that. I would just save it for in battle if need be and just wait for refills. Plus, ranking up gives you quite a bit of AP as well, and they'll rank you up pretty fast. Like I said, I've gone through materials. There's food that you can create that will give you some very good effects when you start off the fight, where it's like, oh, up everybody's stuff. I managed to get some very good ones lately. When it comes to skills, there's a lot of different skills. A lot of different skills. And then you can feed characters that in the skill inheritance in order to get even more of these. So keep that in mind. When you start getting further, you can get a lot of different weapons. I managed to start making some 4-star weapons, so there you go. But weapons will definitely up characters' attack power and whatnot, and even give them weapon skills that they can use in battle. Accessories give you some good resistances and whatnot, because I've already fought some very resistant enemies, and it's just ugh. Now, I'm not sure if these are actual percentages or whatnot. I think they kind of like glitched over each other. But you can get some of these too. All these different accessories. Accessories can go on any character. Weapons are specific to what the character likes to use. Like, if they like using daggers, you can put those on, but nothing else. Stuff like that. Let's go on a party and show what I'm working with. When you go through the academy, you can get a lot of upgrade stuff. I got all these characters that high because of that. Because of this, because of gacha pulling, because of the academy to upgrade their stuff. It's better to use duplicates over the materials, but if you calculate it correctly, a 5-star character can upgrade 5 times, a 4-star character can upgrade 4 times, a 3-star only a few, a 2-star only can go up once, I do believe, and a 1-star I don't even know if they can go up at all. 2-star and above is going to give you extra star gems in order to do gacha pulls and whatnot. 3-star and above is the ones that have the scenes, so keep that in mind. And I kept a lot of different characters in order to be able to do all this, so there you go. I don't know if I can get B rank level stuff for these girls. Nope, I can't. Nope, you're B, you're C rank. Depending on the skills and whatnot the characters may or may not have, you have to keep that in mind. That's why she can equip a D right here, but she can only equip B right here. And then there's other B rank stuff that I managed to get and whatnot. But a lot of these can give you multiple skills in battle. They all have cooldowns and whatnot, but when you use a skill, it goes down a little bit. So there you go. I don't think there's any skills that are S rank, so I think they're all like A and less. The only ones that may or may not be S rank is when you get these weapon skills, because these weapon skills are so good. I don't want to pick that. I want to go into characters. My suggestion to you is to keep every new character you get unless it's like a 1-star. And in which case you can still feed them to get skills and whatnot. But try your best in order to get every character as high level as possible for when they're ready to upgrade. Because when that happens, you can start farming materials and whatnot. But level 50 is the first one, level 70 is the second one, level 80 is the third, and level 90 is the fourth. So yeah, that's all the evolutions you can get for that. That's why 3-star and above is actually pretty good. I just clicked a random one just because. But when you hit the max evolve, you can't go any further. But they tell you how many evolution stages they are in. You have the max level on them, and then you can evolve them. But when you do try to evolve, you can do materials and then character duplicates like I mentioned. That means that even if you don't get duplicates of a 5-star character, you can still evolve them. In my case, I'm waiting for some items in order to be able to do that with this. If I'm grinding earlier parts, maybe, but if I'm lucky enough, I can get these Otogi stones, which are very rare, and eventually get this one to level 80. I could farm the water quest in order to try and do that, but I gotta farm the high level ones a ton. Duplicates are easily your best way of going at it. Simple as that. But doing so also ups her skill slots too, so she's able to do different skills, because you see it's like B rank, like B rank, D rank. Then it goes to A, B, D as she evolves. That's the importance of evolving. It really ups all the stuff you can get. But I've managed to get some very good stuff. But Academy, make a beeline for it and clear it. But remember to upgrade your characters and whatnot, because I managed to get Tinkerbell here to level 90, and that was enough to clear the academy, even if everybody else died off. So that's something to know. Beginner missions will keep giving you stuff, I think up till player rank 40 or 50. It's actually pretty late in there. But keep doing what it says, you'll get a ton of stuff, like tons and tons of stuff. You also might want to do daily missions and whatnot too. But they give you stuff for player ranks. Apparently the player ranks can go very, very, very high. You definitely want to upgrade your characters. If you want level 80, you have to have at least 4 stars. If you want level 90, you have to have 5 star. And then evolving characters multiple times will get you all these different star gems and whatnot. Skill inheritance as well. Good luck getting a level 5. That's going to be very, very difficult. And there's different types of monsters you have to destroy and kill and whatnot. I don't know where they're going to tell you to get them from, though. I'm not sure. You have spirits as well, where you can level them up. Good luck doing so. Good luck doing so. Evolving them, you can go get materials to evolve them, but that's only from keys, unfortunately. Spirit skills are very hard to get up there. But you can do weekly and daily quests. Beginner quests is the same thing as up there. They'll tell you what you get from there once you clear the challenge. But there's nothing else I can really do. Sky Temple. Every week you'll get keys. Do your runs on all of these, no matter how much damage you do. It'll get you some very good stuff. You can even claim rewards when you get enough points for different things. But unfortunately, the points are stupidly high for the requirements. And there's some very, 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 very strong stuff here. So when you get more powered up and everything, you can start doing a lot more damage. But definitely do some element matching too, because that will keep you in there a lot longer. Believe me. But fire is, of course, is weak to water. Water is weak to wood, which I guess you could call earth or wind, but it's really wood. Wood is weak to fire. Light and darkness are weak to each other, but I've played it a little bit. I noticed that light and darkness is based on the player advantage. So if you use light against dark enemies, you won't take weakness damage, but they will. You'll actually take resistance damage, so that's something to know. Workshops where you go in there and get all your different types of stuff and whatnot. Just create stuff as you can make them, and it'll help you out a lot. Storyline is down here. Farm through it if you really want to. Key quests, as you do different things, you'll get different keys. My suggestion to you, do the first one with 1 key just to get this extra star stuff. Then go in with 3. The only exception is this path to enhancement thing where you only need 1 key all around. But the rest of them, save up for your 3 keys after you do the first one in order to try and get the stuff. That's why I did this pixie thing, because they give me a lot of pixie keys for skills. Daily quests, do them as you can. I've been farming the crap out of the material rush with my AP. But I can also do the Rage River Shrine as well. So that's something to keep in mind. You can tell that they'll give elemental stuff and whatnot too, but if you're lucky, you can get some very high level stuff from the material rushes. I'm not going to do any stages, unfortunately. Now, here's a bigger thing that everybody's going to want to look at. Gacha. At the time of this video, there's some very, very special gachas, which won't last for long. But there's this one, which will give you a ×10 draw, and you get one of these characters guaranteed. But you have a chance to get even more. So you can get definitely a lot of these different characters from the starting lineups. I don't know if it says their maximum skill slots, but it does show their level 90 stats, which is pretty strong. And it depends on the characters. I have her. She's actually pretty good. It also says what they have when you set them as a leader too, because the one you set in the first slot determines the element of the spirit you use. Like if you set a water character in front, you get a water spirit, and I've been leveling her up that way. Or it also affects the leader skills too, and some of these leader skills can give you a lot of different stuff basically. Like some's based on different elements, some will give you all-around boosts. Lots of different stuff for all that. Now this is definitely one that will help you out if you can get her. I think I did pull Princess Cinderella. I might have pulled Princess Cinderella, and I'm sure. No, I've seen friends that have Princess Cinderella. But definitely a starter that you might want because she'll give you HP regen for the first 12 turns in a fight. Like, I will say without a doubt, Princess Cinderella will probably give you some very good lead for other stuff. And then there's even 4-star characters that'll come out because what's his name? I couldn't remember. The Sky Tower. Enemies there will hit you with status effects with some very, very high rates. Get as much resistance towards the right ones if you can know them. I think it's the wood one that will put you to sleep, so having, of course, Thumbelina in the front will help you out with that. Mary in the front for stun resistance and such. Different defense boosts and all that. Character attacks, HP ups. All the good stuff, basically. Now, ignoring the gold gachas, you can use your star gems for these. Star gems don't come up that often, but keep in mind that if you do go for the boosted rate or the 4-star guaranteed, you don't get a boosted chance of a 5-star. It stays at a 3% rate apparently. So that said, you're still going to have this 3% rate basically. What really tells you that is these tickets, because you'll get some for free when you get in here. The sooner the better, honestly. But if you look, it's still a 3% rate for the 5-stars. They just lumped the 3-star rate into the 4-star. So you don't get a boost, unfortunately. The thing I don't like though is the fact that the gold gacha is limited. You can't just spam it. Apparently because you can get these materials, probably. They don't give rates on this, but I think the most you can get is a 3-star. But this is where I've gotten some 2-stars, even some 1-stars. And this is probably the reason why, because they give you keys and stuff too. Do this as much as you possibly can, every single day. Period. So stick to your normal gachas, stick to your ticket gachas you can. Premium, unless you're really aiming for 4-stars, just draw once. You don't get a boosted rate. Unless you're really aiming for 4-stars, just draw once. And when you do get some paid gachas and whatnot, you can trade for coins here too. Notice how there's a 5-star guarantee ticket one time only. I don't know if you want this berry pie, but that's a one-time only thing too, but everything else seems to be infinite. But this discounted 5-star ticket, one time only, period, point blank. Definitely something to go after. But the exchange is definitely open for an unlimited amount. It's very hard to get these sweets medals, because there's like elemental gachas that will pop up eventually. Step up gachas that you'll get eventually. Premium gacha is the one you get, but it has to be the 100 Michaku Gold daily bonus. Good luck with that if you're not a paying player, unfortunately. Now, when you get duplicate characters and you don't need them for evolutions and whatnot, feed them skill inheritance. Like, just do it. I'm keeping one copy of everybody. Oh, I haven't locked her. Okay. Or maybe end party just doesn't matter. Yeah, because I know I locked 5-stars and they're still end party. But, I'm not sure what you inherit. Oh, okay. This is a skill you'll get when you inherit these different characters. So sometimes even duplicate 5 stars are worth it because you can't put 2 in the same one in the same party. So you'll definitely get these. Just pay attention to all the different skills you can get from these characters. And some of them are pretty strong too, so that may be worth it. There's lots and lots of different stuff. This game is pretty extensive. Like Mary will pass this on for regen. Wood damage to everybody. If you don't want to keep your characters after you've managed to beat them all the way up to whatever levels they can go up to, like for 3-star they cap at level 70, for 4-star they cap at level 80, but you might want to keep your 4 stars. 3 stars you can get a lot of. For 2 stars, they only go up to level 50. Depending on how you are with elements and whatnot, you may or may not want to keep characters. Just keep in mind, she's giving a lot of curse resistance if you need it. Paralysis resistance, that's stuff to know. But you can definitely get stronger abilities and whatnot from all these. It all depends on what you want to do. And for spirits, they level up naturally, but unfortunately, it's more of a case of trying to feed different type of materials and whatnot. I think the more you use their skills, the better off you'll be. So if you can use it in the battle, then they'll eventually up their skills. But keep in mind that you do have to upgrade them too. So that's something to know. So if you go into... I didn't want skills again. I wanted characters. So if you go into your characters and look at your spirits. Now, when you go into the academy, your first spirit will easily shoot to level 50. So that's the biggest one. But after that, you're going to have to switch to your characters and whatnot. I managed to get spirit enhancement materials too, which really helped out. So I managed to get one to level 41. This one's to level 30 on her own just by fighting. They have episodes too. But I don't think they give you much crap. Just try and grind for materials and you'll be able to get that. I don't know if you can actually get more spirits, like if they'll put a spirit gacha or something, but who knows. But the chain skill is done by actually using characters' abilities and combos, and it will fill up the gauge for this. But as you can see, the spirits are definitely going to give you a lot of different boosts. And I'm not sure if you can enhance their stuff, but it helps. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into this, guys, so it's very, very extensive. My suggestion to you is to try and keep your 4-star characters, keep your 5 stars, maybe keep your 3, because some 3 stars can probably do some stuff. But when you're able to do all that, go into there, get your special episodes and whatnot. This one keeps popping up as new because it's an event. But definitely try to do these special episodes, because you can get these souls for stuff and these really strong weapons and materials and whatnot. In order to get the specific item for that, you need to have all the way stage unlocked for all these characters. So at least keep one copy of everybody until you want to toss them away. Except for the 1 stars. 1 stars don't do anything. 2 stars, however, will give you these. After that, feel free to toss them to the wind. But it's the same case for spirits too. They'll evolution on them will give you different type of stuff as well. They don't have scenes apparently. There's a lot to go into this game, but personally, when you're able to really get stuff up there, you'll be able to break out a lot of different characters. Me personally, I'm using 5-star characters, because I think they give you Dorothy at the start, but these 3 I managed to pull. 1 by sheer luck, and 1 was a guarantee. No, Rapunzel was my guarantee ticket. Hansel came from the academy. Tinkerbell was by sheer luck. I managed to pull her, and she ended up being the one I upgraded all the way up because some of her abilities are stupidly strong. But some have some drawbacks. Like, that's why I gave her the Melt Blade to go with the Green Waltz, because she'll increase somebody's defense, but the Melt Blade will lower it. But that's how it is for that one. I got different equipment and all that, and this is my power rating for that one. I haven't done anything with the other parties, except for this one, because I had to go for a wind element based one. So I took all my wind characters. That's where you might want to keep your 3 stars. But I haven't done anything with party 3 onward, so there you go. And apparently there's 10-man parties too for different types of stuff. I put my strongest characters for that too, and gave them different weapons and all that. Spirits you can't really change, but you can see their details. You can equip sub-spirits onto them too apparently, but we don't know anything about that just yet. But definitely go through and upgrade all this different type of stuff. But anyways, that's all for this. You'll probably see more of this game soon eventually. I'm enjoying it, so there's definitely a lot of different stuff here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, one other thing too, I'm gonna have it on the friend list. Like, I've managed to get a few friends on here. I'm requesting a whole bunch of different people, but I don't know if they're gonna even accept. But there's not too many of this, like, stupidly high rank. But there's my player ID, if you want to add me. I got a lot of friend lists available, so they start you off with 60. And all these different slots. This game's pretty generous. There's my player ID if you want to add me. I'll even put it in the comment below. I'll also post the Discord too, because there's a chat for Otogi, so we can help each other out. This game's pretty much new, but I can indeed look up the wiki for Japanese stuff, and it will help you out on that one too. But anyways, that's all for this video. More of this will come soon, guys, and take care.